I give thanks to the Great Mother, Great Father, all of the divine ancestral spirits of creation, the archangels, angels, the ancestors. Ashe. Today is Tuesday. It's cold as heck out here. Um, what do I mean? Focus and taking notice. Um, Simple. It's at the time where these past 4 years I've been going through a lot of transformations. I had harassments going on for years. I had people attack me on YouTube. I had people coming at me on my channel lately when I go live talking negative, crazy stuff. Um, I done had people try to like ridicule me. I had people turn on me, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Or just, I realized how phony people are and how toxic YouTube can be with people. Um, and I realized that the world itself is a hurtful place, and hurt people. A lot of people don't realize that many of you, including myself, go through transformations, changes, and go through times in life where you are meeting people, and then you find out that they're not who you thought they were, or that people can plot against you, and you looking at them like, what the heck is going on? You got a lot of snakes in the grass that want to see your downfall, that want to see you not make it in life, and they'll put words together to try to shut you down, chop you down. That's the way of casting spells. But if it don't harm you, no weapons upon me shall prosper. So you got to keep in mind that these people are only doing this because they're hurt themselves. They're going through trying times for themselves, and they're trying to include you in it. They don't realize that they're the ones that are not right. They don't realize that they're the ones that's going through the illusion and got people thinking that they're living a good life. I tell everybody, I'm like you. I live a natural life. I live, and I meet people. If I do, I do. If I make new friends, I don't. It don't matter. But you have to understand is that people are going to love you or hate you. But you got to be careful with those who you thought that were close to you, because at the same time they could be your enemy and you don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? They could be plotting against you the whole time, trying to stop you from rising up to your full potential. And then what they'll do, they'll try to sabotage you, or they'll try to talk behind your back. They'll try to do everything in their power to destroy you because they have an envious way about you. I want to let you know that through all of that, you're still gonna rise up like the phoenix, regardless. You're gonna resurrect from the ashes back into fire again. Because what I'm realizing, a lot of toxicity that goes on in YouTube, and I see a lot of people that be trolling. I see a lot of that stuff, and it's like, what the heck? You got people that'll just say things to hurt you or try to hurt you, and they don't know you. Um, you know, when you go through these changes in life, it's best to stay alone for a little bit, and you start doing research about yourself. Find out your strengths and weaknesses. That's the only way things are going to work for you. Don't let nobody see your weaknesses. Let them see your strengths. Don't fall for the BS. Don't fall for following these people, thinking that they on point with the information and knowledge and everything. Because I can tell you, a lot of them don't practice what they preach. I didn't say all of them. You hear me getting shout outs to Black Witch Yaya, Brother Yosef, Hood Mystic, to name a few. There's a couple people. What's the brother name? It is. Joseph Baba Ifa, like him, brothers that's actually on it. That people's brothers and sisters that's on it. There's a sister who's Ifa priestess that's on here. She's in Texas. I forgot her name. Shout out to her too. You know, people that's really living and doing the work and doing the right things and living the best way possible on what they came here to do. You know, I talk to all you star children that watch, like, yo, like, look, you can be 40, 60 years old and still a star child. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, Dante? It's all about making things happen. It's like, listen, you're never too old to find out you're a star child. I want you to know that don't matter how old you are. You're not of this world. That's good, Dante. You're not of this world. You're living in this world, but you're not of this world. Keep that in mind. And people are going to do what they can do to tear you down, but don't let them tear you down. You know what I'm saying? People are going to envy you, but you ask yourself, what you envy me for? Why you really envy me? What is it that I did to you? You know? And it could, how you doing? It could be that you just living your life. Listen, when I tell people that, when I tell people that darkness created the light, it's true. There's an ancient Egyptian text that talked about the Great Mother. When Amun Ra looked at his daughter, Mayat. When Amun Ra looked at his daughter Mayat, her smiling. He turned around and saw his mother. His mother was Mut, which was darkness. She created Amun Ra, or Amun, which is the sun, as she went. And he realized that his mother created him, and she was the real God. We're in a solar system where it's complete darkness in our solar system, in our universe. And the stars, the moon, the suns, all the spheres of our solar system is connected to that darkness, the cosmos. And we need to realize that. We come from that darkness. Many of us come from that realm. It's called the All. Matter of fact, there's a book called the Kabbalion. The All created everything. I spoke on uh what is called the Viscia Pisces, I think it's called Pisces, Vistica Pisces, I think that's what it's called. I think it's called Vistica Pisces, or yeah, Pisces. The Vistica Pisces is the great womb. We all come from that. We come from that. That's the All, the great womb. And we come from that realm. We were created from that. This universe was created from her. Many of y'all saw the Matrix, the Oracle, right? The Oracle, know it or not, Sophia. The name is Sophia. Look up who Sophia is, a demiurge, y'all. Look up all of this information. Like, you got to realize you are a living spiritual being, living this experience that you are going through. And you actually do have a reason to be here. Some of your reasons could be something real minute. But don't let nobody stop you from shining your light and shining that darkness with darkness, shining from the darkness within the light, because the darkness created the light, which means that the light cannot which means that the light cannot comprehend through the dark, but the dark can comprehend through the light to bring balance. Keep what I'm saying in mind. Think about it. Yin and yang is light and dark put together to bring supreme balancement. You have to be straight and narrow on your path. You can't be here, there, this way, that. The straight and narrow to bring forth balance. The straight and narrow is the balance. Once you master your dark side, then that means you can master the light side. Shadow work is the key to prosperity on your spiritual journey. It's not always going to be light. You got to keep that in mind. You got to tap in that warrior side. You got to tap in who you really are. I listen and I observe a lot of people. And you got to keep in mind that you are greatness, and greatness is within you. Many people are caught up in religion. They're caught up in distilled the mindset of Christianity and Islam and Judaism when they're nothing more than schools. Schools that came from ancient African traditions that took little fragments of them and created these particular religions, which come from the word religio, which means to hold back. Don't believe me? Look it up. Spirituality don't have a religion. You a spirit being first. You were never religious. You were taught that. We sit back in my household and we watch documentaries on paranormal activity. We watch stuff on werewolves. We watch stuff on vampires, werewolves, different creatures, and realize that we have to be open minded because we're not the only ones here. There's many sightings of werewolves. There are many sightings of vampires, energy vampires to be starting off with. But you have to know by being a star child that you are loved, that you got to study this information. There's nothing new under the sun. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing new under the sun. Don't let people think that it's something new and it's not. Let me tell you, people keep on saying it's the old world. People are saying, oh, we got to go back to the old, man. We got to go back. It's the golden age. It's the golden age. Let me tell you something. The original is the golden age. Going back to the ancient ways is the golden age. I get tired of people thinking that they discovered something is golden. It's golden. No, no, no. We're going back to what it really was in the beginning. All this technology was here during the ancient time, during Atlantis or Lemuria. All this technology that they have had been here for eons. If only you really knew that this planet itself was a battlefield and also called a prison planet. See, I try not to go there all the time, but I want people to realize what the hell is really going on. You're going to have people that's going to stab you in the back because a lot of them were enemies of yours in another lifetime or in a past life. Many of you watching right now, y'all have visions of being in ancient civilizations. And if I'm telling the truth, those that are watching, at least give me a thumbs up or something on my chat. Don't be scared, because this is going to be something different if we're going to start talking about. I feel like it's time for me to really start digging in the crates about things, because now you're about to really start talking. I think it's time for us to really start talking about what the hell is really going on. Those that have been attacked by people that don't even know who they're being attacked by, a lot of them were past life enemies that came back this lifetime to come get you and stop doing what you came here to do. Don't believe me, I'm telling you some real stuff. Many of you that are watching are having visions of being in ancient civilizations, Lemuria, Egypt. They call it Kemet for short, Tamaray, another way of calling Egypt. Some of you even had been having visions of being in Sumeria. The list goes on about different ancient civilizations. Some of y'all even had visions of being in medieval times, ancient Japan, China, whatever, ancient Asia, India. The list goes on. Many of you had these visions and had dreams. Many of you remember or have not seen yourself in other lifetimes in these civilizations that I talk about. You know what I'm saying? And you've been trying to figure out why you having these visions and dreams of them, because you were there. Some of you even had visions being in the ancestral realm or the angelic realm, know it or not. Some of you do. But you don't want to tell nobody because you don't want them to think that you're cuckoo. You don't want them to think that you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And you're not cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Some of you have premonitions repeatedly. Some of you have premonitions, visions. Some of you can read energies and feel energies using discernment. Some of you have high frequency types of energy and powers that people don't know that you have. Get what I'm saying? I mean, I noticed that there was a lot of people that was on here before, then it went down to 4. But I know it's people watching. I know it's certain people that's watching that's going to use this information on their channel and try to sound profound. Look, all I'm on here to do is make everybody really use their mind to become free thinkers and start questioning things. I'm gonna tell you, the real New Year is in March during the spring solstice, not January. I want to tell you something. In the beginning, it was her, and in the end, it will be her. In the beginning, it was her. In the end, it will end with her. And many people are not gonna like the whole time. They thought they was praying to the right creator. Meanwhile, those that really know about Mommy Water, who has 10,000 names, who honor her and show her love, and she has different attributes, different uh, ancestral spirits like the Oshun or Ochun, the Yemoja. Those that know, in the beginning it started with her, and in the end it will end with her. Remember, they already had your heart being judged by Mayat, who happens to be an aspect of the Great Mother too. The rules go. You put your heart. Mayat rules you. They can judgment. But Mayat is dealing with a feather on one side and your heart on the other. If your heart outweighs that feather, either you're going to go to what they consider purgatory, hell, or whatever, or you're going to have to reincarnate and come back down this joint. Because there's things on this planet that we have to master. One of the main things is unconditional and divine love. And not to spew hate. Everything is dealing with the heart chakra. This year in itself, the number 9, even though we know this is the Gregorian calendar, it deals with the number 9. The number 9 deals with an ancient Orisha named Oya, Oya. If you don't know who she is, look her up. The number 9 is her number. Everybody about to get a rude awakening because the changes that are coming, you have to be highly on a high vibration of love and dedication and focused in order to go to the next level. I know it's like a video game, but go to the next level in life. It's going to be the transitional state. The number 9 also deals with divine completion. Keep that in mind. Many people are not going to be ready though, because they still have hate in their hearts. They still want to be negative. Then at the same time, a lot of them are claiming to be loving light, and they're not loving light. They hate and envy. But I just want to let y'all know, get your mind eye open, which is your third eye open. Start focusing on that. Those that are watching, I give you thanks for watching. The viewers that are watching, and the new viewers that's going to be watching, I thank you. Feel free and understand and overstand. This is your time. Those that remain watching, you're going to the next level. Trust me. People who really look up to you, they're not going to tell you. They do it in secret. You are one of the star seeds that's been called upon to do great works on this planet. So I want to let y'all know, stay focused, stay love, stay strong, stay motivated. I love you all. Peace, love, light, darkness, supreme balance to the universe, to the great mother herself. All praise is due to her. And look up the Vistica Palm Pisces. Look that up. So y'all can see about the great womb and the all. I love you. Peace.